was a big hit. I will mute myself for a while.
Strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Someday you'll understand. You've wasted your life away. Sort of bloody joke to you, eh? Stealing drugs from the sick and suffering.
I killed your son. He was a little brat, so I drank his blood in an alley. He was a turd.
You have a black bloody heart, boy.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help?
I'm afraid not.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need...
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm...
I will see you later. Did you know of your son's plans to join the...
Barely survived the war, just to come back and see me.
Albert is old enough to make his own mistakes, don't you think? To forbid him will only encourage him to join them.
Yeah, my Albert's as tough and stubborn as his old man. Apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Did you know of your...
Barely survived.
Albert is old enough.
Yeah, my...
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Your suspicions concerning Albert were legitimate, but were you sure he was guilty when you shot him? Tell me the truth, Benjamin.
No, I wasn't. I just went mad without realizing what I was doing. My God. I almost shot him.
You had better speak to Albert. You need to clear the air. He has to understand what you endured, and you must listen to him talk about his pain.
I'm afraid it's too late. I pointed a gun at him for the sake of a few pills.
A gun out.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat him later. I'm gonna cure his migraine and eat him. Two bad people off the street, sad as it might be. I'm gonna eat anybody. It's gonna be people like that.
It's all a bloody joke to you, innit?
The Swanbrook Cordial Committee.
I don't have your money. Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind. Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
May I ask what you do?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According...
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you?
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's just...
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Have you heard of a...
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know her.
Could you please tell me more about...
She's a nice girl. Tries to help.
Goodbye, Mr...
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
How is...
Business? I have no business.
I see. Sounds like you...
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. Business?
I see.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and...
As a merchant...
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war?
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were...
Violence, is it?
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever.
Where did this happen?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice.
Have you heard of a nurse?
Nurse Crane. So the bitch really is a nurse, then?
So she's trying to help her fellow...
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name.
That doesn't explain why she
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical support.
Right then. Show me... Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye then. Hello again, miss. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well.